Hey, I'm Dr. J. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a delicious slow cooker baked bean recipe. I'm going to show you how this comes together. So I have 7 slices of thick cut bacon. I like that. And I just have it just cut up. I just use scissors, cut them up in big chunks, going into my pan here. My slow cooker actually has an insert that actually can go on a burner. If you don't, no big deal. Just use a regular fry pan, get your bacon, and you just want to make it so it's nice and crispy. So this will take several minutes. Be patient, it's gonna be so worth it. If you want to make this vegetarian though, you can totally skip this step and just go right to your onions. Okay, it smells so good in here. The bacon is all nice and crispy. I'm just gonna use a slotted spoon, and I've got a paper towel lined plate. I'm just gonna put this on top. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drain some of the oil, bacon fat I should say, and I'm gonna reserve about 3 tablespoons of it, and then I'm gonna cook my onion in it. Love the smell of bacon and onion cooked in bacon fat. I mean, yum. Just gonna add lots of flavor to these beans. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw in, this is 1 medium onion that I just finely diced going in. I know that you all know that I love to cook, but I'd like to know what's going into our food, right? So can you buy baked beans in the store? Absolutely. But you know, I just like to know that what we're putting in is good ingredients. So it takes a few more minutes to do, but you know, you've got some good products in here. The other thing is too, is this will freeze really nicely. So I'm making a huge batch. Actually, it's just Eric and I today, which is fine. Whatever we don't have, obviously this would feed probably 10 to 12 people. I'm gonna let it all cool, and then I'm gonna put it in little packages for the freezer. So I could have it for like a barbecue coming up, or just individual packages for Eric and I sometime in the future. Okay, so the onions have cooked down, they're nice and translucent. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes. I have 4 cans of Great Northern beans that I've just drained and rinsed. They're going in. This is 3/4 of a cup of ketchup. We're gonna build our base here. Good to the last drop, right? And again, like I was saying earlier, it's nice that we get to control these ingredients. I try to buy mostly organic when we can. And I also can control the amount of sugar and everything that goes into this, right? So I do have 3/4 of a cup. This is dark brown sugar. This is really good. The dark brown sugar has like a little bit more molasses in it. It's fabulous. And to pump up the molasses, 1/3 of a cup going in. And this is actually just kind of like how you would make a barbecue sauce, right? A lot of the same flavors going in to these baked beans. This is sticky stuff, but it's really worth it. So I'm trying to make sure I get every little bit. I'm gonna add just a splash, about 2 tablespoons, just like that, of rice vinegar, just to give it a little pop. About 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce going in. This just gives you that, what is that in there? About 1/4 of a cup of chicken stock. Again, if you want this to be vegetarian, add a little bit of water would be fine. Bacon's going back in. Obviously, vegetarian, we're leaving that out. Even though they do make, I guess, some vegetarian bacon now, so that would be okay too. I have 1 bay leaf, 1 tablespoon of ground mustard. I've got 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, all going in. You could absolutely do this in the oven. You would just want to put this in a big casserole dish or like a 6-quart, like a Dutch oven, and you'd want to make sure it was covered. So I'm just gonna give this all a stir. Oh, it smells good already. Just so it's combined, I'm gonna put the cover on in just a minute, and then I'm gonna cook it on low for 3 hours. You could actually put it on high for an hour and a half, that would be fine. I love slow cookers, especially like on the weekend. I wanna go to the pool in a little bit, so I know this will be like ready when we're done. Okay, got it all mixed up, cover goes on top. We're gonna turn it on low, and we're gonna see this in about 3 hours. Okay, so our slow cooker beans have been cooking away for 3 hours. Smells so good in here. Just gonna shut this off, take the lid off. All right. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I mean, bacon, it smells like a barbecue in here. Okay, just gonna give them a stir. Just gonna grab just a little bit, just so I can taste it for you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a piece of bacon and everything. Just give me a second. Oh, I can smell that mustard too. I love it. Mmm. Those are amazing. Okay, so really, please don't buy them in the can. You saw how simple it was to put everything in, right? And you've got your own homemade baked beans. Also be done in the oven if you don't want to use your slow cooker. It would just take you probably about an hour and a half total in the oven. But I'll leave you those directions as well in the description below. I hope you love the recipe. If you do, please share it with friends and family. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to click that bell so you know when our next video is coming out. Enjoy.